anything that I can say they don't know. Maybe that I am a very regular human being. Once I take a uniform, I am lovely. I'm a joker. I'm a gardener. I'm a fisherman. I'm a father, a very dedicated father. I love my mom. I love gardening with her. Maybe I should tell you, and I don't know if it came out once in a magazine, that my hobby before I went to this was clipping my flowers. Go figure.
What about Montreal? There's been a movement in Montreal to bring back Major League Baseball. What are your thoughts about that?
Great, great. As soon as possible, we need a team in Montreal. I think Montreal was robbed of an opportunity to have probably a franchise that would last forever. It's a great city, great people, very safe. Probably the safest city I've ever played in. And I feel in Boston like I'm in my backyard. So it goes to tell you that Montreal is that safe. And for people to play baseball and see baseball and have family time, I think Montreal is a perfect place.
I was wondering if you've seen the paper yet. So, your thoughts on that? You and Dave were kind of teammates now.
Yeah, we are teammates, and I had the opportunity to go over and look at his statue. And actually, I did apologize for the comments I made that day. It was Chauncey and Johnny Miller getting on my face, and I said those things because I didn't believe in curses, but I know, especially after that moment, I got to really appreciate who the Bambino was and how good he was with the people and society and the game. Oh yeah, I am his teammate. He forget me for what I said, and we moved on now. I'm counting on him to go deep, and I'm gonna get the next 8 shot out in him.
Hey Pedro, how was your first day? So Randy was just talking about your kids playing with his kids last night, and how great it is to all be together and share this.
You know what? This has been great. From the first moment we were announced, for some reason, these are four guys that respect, admire, and look after each other to learn something from each other. And I'll tell you what, dealing with Randy, my big brother now, that's how he calls me, my little brother. I call him my big brother, and we have been hanging out together, and it's great to actually see the kind of person behind the uniform. Because if you watch him and watch me competing, you will never tell that Randy is the kind of guy he is. And John Smoltz the same way. You didn't know that John Smoltz was probably one guy that could pull up a prank on you at any moment. You look at them pitching and they're so serious, so committed to the game, and you don't perceive whatsoever the kind of person behind that. And I'm the same way. You will never tell that I'm a joker, that I'm someone so happy on days that I'm not pitching, when you saw me pitching. And it's great to see that. It's great to see the family interact, with each other. How great they mix together as soon as they saw each other, and they saw the way Randy and I walk around.
You can go in so many different ways with your speech tomorrow. I know you said you're going to wait and see what you feel at the moment, but do you see this as an opportunity to make a statement, or how are you approaching this?
I think it's a commitment to Latin America. I feel the commitment more than anything as far as what I represent. I think it's important that I go out there, show the level of education that I have. I'm going to be speaking in 2 languages, which is a little bit more difficult than people think. But I'm going to be able to actually showcase how we are, how our people feel. I hope that I can express with the moment, how much I love, respect, and treasure everything I did in baseball, America, the people, the fan bases, the organizations, I hope I can project the right image of the group. At the time I get to the podium. Hopefully, emotion won't cut me off guard and make me cut it short.
32 years. I mean, is there enough representation of Dominicans in the hall or Latinos in general?
You know what? What we got is what we deserve. There's no crying in baseball, we always say, right? We did not have the numbers. We did not have the kind of things that made us qualify to have another one. Juan Marshall was the Dominican dandy, the one that represented the Dominican Republic for a long time. Now, after 32 years, I showed up in the area. Now, I don't think we're going to wait 32 years more to get another representative. I think Vladimir Guerrero is right on the edge of becoming the next Hall of Famer. Guys that are still playing and posting numbers, I think are going to be in the Hall of Fame, especially in the first ballot. Guys that if they decide to retire today, they'll be Hall of Famers in 5 years, for sure. No, I'm not talking about A-Rod, but I'm talking about Albert Pujols, maybe David Ortiz, Adrian Beltre. I think those are guys that will make it right away in the first ballot.
Only 1% of all those that have played baseball, 300 are in that hall. When you think about that, how does it sink in as far as just being that elite, one of the greatest ever to don a Major League Baseball?
The only thing I don't think about is how great I am. I don't want to think about those things. I just feel blessed to be counted as one that actually made it this far and to represent what I represent. And if you guys ask me how I want to be remembered, don't remember me by the plate. Don't remember me by the numbers I posted. Don't remember me for being in an elite class and as part of the Hall of Fame. I want to be a sign of hope for society. It doesn't matter where, the United States, Africa, Latin America, everywhere. I want to be remembered as a sign of hope so that people can understand they have a way out. All they have to do is go work, educate themselves, and actually try to find the exit that's out there. And I want to represent that. I want to represent the people that want to find a way out to a better life and to represent the legacy of my family and God and all those.
So why not A-Rod? Why not A-Rod?
I'm not gonna go into that because there's nothing I can do with the way voters handle who did what. Certainly the numbers are there, but as you know from previous cases where why not Roger Clemens? Why not Barry Bonds? Because of the same reason. So I'm not gonna go into that and make a big deal out of this. I hope they all make it, to be honest. When I pitched was the middle of that era where they say it was a juice era. Well, guess what? I wanted the best out there. I wanted to face the best. I wanted to beat the best. I was able to do that. So if you ask me again if I want to face that kind of competition, yes, I do. You know, if I'm going to be given the 99 and the changeup and the curveball, bring it on again. I don't care. There's no crying in baseball, right? I'm going to repeat that. There's no crying in baseball. So I just hope that whoever gets a chance to make it here makes it. It doesn't matter. I'm not condoning people cheating the game or doing the wrong things because I never did it. But hey, enough of the whining. Let's just play ball and face it. Once again, I'm going to repeat. I'm not condoning bad things in the game, but at the same time, let's go and compete. Let it be.
Created a stir where he said basically if it was so hard to play, then why are a third of the players from Dominican? And he sort of got criticized for insulting Dominicans. Have you seen what's going on? So
it's only going to be an insult to anyone that falls to that level. I'm not at that level. I'm sorry. I'm dealing here with educated people. I'm dealing here with right people, people that understand human rights, that understand who we are. And these are the people I'm paying attention to. That person, I don't even know. I never heard of him. I don't know him. I don't want to know him. I want to know the people that represent something, that means something to us. The people that understand how we can get better. Yes, we are a third world country. Yes, we don't have the sources to be more educated. But you know what? Every once in a while, you're going to get one like me. That's not afraid to face you guys, tell you how educated or uneducated I am, how proud I am of becoming who I am. And we're not going to stop and go back to probably the third world country that we were 30 years ago. We want to go forward. We're looking forward. We don't want to look down to where he is. I want to look up to you guys, the voters, the seniors that are here, the Hall of Famers that are here, and hopefully set the bar high like Roberto Clemente did. I want to set the bar high for every other player that's going to be coming from my country. And not only that, the human beings that are coming over. I hope that we get people in the government. I hope that we grow to be, a power. 30% of Dominicans in the government, in the industries, all over. We don't want to look down to the people that don't know, that are probably less educated than the people he's trying to mention. No, we don't want to fall to that category. We are way up here. Hall of Fame status. That's where he needs to get. If he can't get here, I'm sorry, he's not going to talk to me.
How proud are you of how this country came to the park with the flag and the stands, just how things changed with the last
I think it was a great step towards a better understanding about culture. I think Boston changed. For that instance, you see the franchise is totally different now. We have such a great communication between Latinos and Bostonians and African Americans. We're all in the mix because of probably what happened after I got over to Boston. And it's great to see a lot of Latinos working in the kitchen, working in the stands, dealing with every people. That's what we need to look for. Those are the positive things that baseball can lead you to do. And I appreciate that so much. I appreciate America. I appreciate the opportunity. I'm not ungrateful. I from my heart, I am grateful for every opportunity that any Latino or Dominican is given out there. I'm extremely happy with the way things have gone. Yes, you have to come over and work. Nobody's going to hand anything to you. Go get it. They're going to try to take it away from you, but fight your way through, like I did. Small man, yes, you're 6'7", yeah, don't charge them out. You're gonna have a representative, and I was able to do that. I'm wishing that every other Latin player out there fights for the right to belong.
Speaking of that, tomorrow the eyes of the world are going to be on you. They're going to be listening.
No,
to you.
there's four.
And,
Four of us,
you're
and
one of them.
a whole bunch of them
Right. And
behind
Ted
us.
Williams took that opportunity to talk about the injustice of the Negro League players not being in baseball. We have a similar injustice now. In fact, I just saw this in the Cooperstown newspaper. Since they reconfigured the Veterans Committee, since 1999, Chacha Cepeda was the last Latin or black allowed in the Hall of Fame by the Veterans Committee. Are you going to be speaking on any big subjects, like that, things about baseball that you want to be better, or the things that bother you, like Ted Williams did?
You know what? If it comes up to me, I probably will. If the emotions cut me off and I don't say anything, hopefully you guys will be able to write what you saw, what I meant to say it right, say it honestly. But I'm not going to go to a straight subject to actually make a point. Like I said, I'm gonna let the emotions dictate the pace, how I do it. Remember, bear with me. It's gonna be in both languages. have to go back and forth. And with all due respect to America,